Hey, Diamond Tribe. I got to give a big shout out to Erin and Misty and Paige for holding down the fort last week. I was supposed to check in with them, and I got hammered at my family birthday party, and all of a sudden it was 8 o'clock, and I was like, oops, I was supposed to tell them if I was going to at least try to get on. So I very much appreciate you guys taking control of that and filling everybody in on the up and coming and the summit stuff. We have a sneak peek coming up next Tuesday. So next Tuesday is going to be the event version. I'm going to, if any of you that have been in it before that feel like one of the posts, you would make a great video for one of the posts, I would love that. I'm going to make a couple videos so it's not so much reading. I'm going to do reading and video. I still think some of them should be reading because like the numbers and stuff is really hard to explain. But there's a few, like my story, for example. I don't know why I'm writing that. That should be a video I should make. If any of you have a video that you want to make about your story or update it, Trish, I know you have one on there. Yours is great. If anybody wants to add one, just send me a message and I'll send you an example of what I'm talking about. Just a quick video, like under 5 minutes. It's really great, especially if you have people in there for them to see your face. And actually, I have the entire thing in an Evernote, so I'll just share that in the team page, and you guys can go through it and be like, oh, I love that topic. I'd love to make a quick video about that, topic. Because I want to start hearing from more people on these things, not just me and Misty. So that's going to be the 16th. We do that in a live event, so we literally just post, I think we started with 10 minutes, and we felt like 5 or 7 minutes was better because it was starting to get really, we want to keep it closer to an hour, not closer to 2 hours. But it'll be 6 p.m. on the 16th, and that's the event style. So that's already pre-recorded videos and posts that we just copy and paste with pictures that we've made. Then on the 23rd, we're going to do the webinar again. I think it went really well last time. I think Misty and I are going to switch out a couple of the photos to make them a little less Beachbody and a little more Diamond Tribe. If anybody has anything they want to add to that, let us know, preferably ASAP, so we can get that done so we're not doing it the day before. So that's the 23rd. So we basically have back-to-back sneak peek weeks. Some people on the 16th and the 23rd, both at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Make sure to start advertising for that now. There's events for both of them. And the webinar will be a Zoom link. The Zoom link's already been created. That's also already in the event page. If you're not in any of those event page, reach out to me so I can make sure you're added. What else? 515 challenge is Monday. Get to SC5 by Monday. Yay. I think that's all. Let me just look at our team calendar really quick. Team Cup, I've been bad about that. I need to reach out to my team, but Team Cup is happening. You guys, you need to get to Success Club 5 for you guys to qualify. So it's not just you about getting to Success Club 5 this month. It's for your whole team. And I'm just looking at this really quick. Sneak peek. Super Saturday happened, 515. I think we're doing pretty good. And can we talk about how amazing the freaking promos are this month? What?
Awesome.
I mean, come on. So that's really cool. And they're going on for 3 months, right? Didn't we hear that at Super Saturday? 3 months of these promos. I mean, holy balls. So I'm going to start, now that I'm home, do a video of each of them so I have them for advertising purposes, because it's amazing when you're you can get this program for $10, when you buy a month of Shakio. So Pio hasn't been on sale in a long time, so I'm stoked on that one. But yeah, so really great ones, really and really awesome that they all include the Kickstarter upgrade, because it's badass to start people on that 3-day refresh, get them results right away, and then they want to keep going with you. All right. Anybody have anything on housekeeping that I might be missing right now before I jump into the meat of the call? Sorry, that was weird.
Whitney are on. It's August, September, October. Is that your?
Yeah, saying? August, September, October, okay. Which is badass. And then Core de Force or Force de Core, Core de Force.
Core de Force. Yeah.
That one. Yeah. It launches in November. So this is very cool because leading into December is always really, really, August is really hard, you guys. So if you guys are struggling this month, please know that this is such a hard month. This month and December are kind of the hardest months of the year. People are going back to school. They're focused on their kids right now. They're getting back from their vacations. They're trying to get back to school clothes. This is a notoriously hard month. So if you guys are seeing that, just stay on your people. Just keep adding value on your pages. Keep following up with them. And next month is going to be all about mommy, right? Because the kids are back in school. They finally have time to focus on themselves. So this month is hard. I get it. I know. So if you guys are struggling, just know that it's not you. It's this time of year, and it's going to happen in December again. So when we lead up to these difficult months, like make sure you are prepared and advertising and have your follow-up list ready to go so you can survive the harder months. Okay, spiel. Now time for my spiel. So I'm a reader. I don't do a whole lot of podcasts, but when the IG stories came out and then Snapchat, which you guys know I love so much, I was like, oh my God, where do I need to be? What do I need to be doing? La, 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 la. Oh my God, Facebook Live, this and that and the other. And I kind of was just like, fuck it. I'm not going to do any of it. This is too much. I don't know where I need to be. I don't know where I need to be spending my time. Like, what do I need to be doing? So I had to take a step back and I had to look at all my platforms. I listened to so many podcasts about this subject, and I feel like I have a pretty good grasp to kind of like take all the nuts and bolts that I listen to and share them with you guys. Okay. So first and foremost, do what works for you. Do what you feel comfortable on. And I think for the majority of us, it's Facebook. And to be 100% honest, Facebook is the mothership. It's just, and I hate it. I'm starting to hate it. Like the more I get into Snapchat and Instagram and these other social medias, I'm starting to just like my feed is no longer my feed. Facebook decides what I want to see. Facebook decides what to show me, not what I want to see. I'm just getting so sick of Facebook. But unfortunately, that's just where the people are. And it's where the people are going to be. And it now owns Instagram. For those of you that don't know that, they bought Instagram. They tried to buy Snapchat. Snapchat said, die. And so they came up with Instagram stories, just so you know that whole backstory. But anyways, I feel like I live in Mark Zuckerberg's world and I freaking hate it, but I can tell I can start my own blog, which has been on my to-do list since January and still hasn't happened. I'm just going to have to succumb to Facebook land, and all of you do too. So then it's like, okay, well, I've got my profile page and I've got, we're adding people every day. Hopefully you're adding 3 to 5 people every day, new people. But really it's just our warm market, right? It's our current friends, it's our coworkers, it's our family. So then there's the Facebook like page. Holy shit, there's my like page, and I spend so much time on my like page, and I put all this amazing content, and Whitney likes it, and nobody else. So then you're like, well, shit, like, where do I need to be? Where do I need to be spending my time? And honestly, with Facebook, you need to be spending your time on both. About 3 months ago, I would have told you focus on your like page, but now the algorithms have changed again, so they are putting your profile stuff in the feeds even more now. So like when we first started like pages, my stuff got likes all the time. Like it was common for me to get 15 to 20 likes on a post. Now I'm lucky if I get 5, sometimes I get 2, unless I boost it, right? They want your money. They want you to pay for it. So really it's important to do both. What I started doing is just tagging myself from my fan page. I just tag myself so it shows up in both places. So a good way to save your time is to have your Instagram connected to your Facebook, or your Facebook connected to your Twitter if you like that crazy Twitter thing. So you can work a little bit less and be on both platforms. I'm starting to do it a little bit with the like page and the regular page. So yeah, those, I'm just going to say they're both really, really important. Definitely you want to have some of your pizzazz on your fan page, but I definitely keep it more business-like, right? Like you want to offer value. Are you a beauty page? Like, do you have amazing beauty tips? Offer your beauty tips. Do you make amazing food? Offer your recipes. Do you have amazing workouts? Show what your leg day workout is of the day. And then sprinkle in you, like your puppy or your child or your husband or whatever. And then the opposite on your profile page, right? Your puppy and your child and your husband and your travels, and then a little bit of your fitness.
Right.
And you can use the same stuff, just time it differently, right? I do that all the time. Like I just have an Evernote where it's like, oh, I like this picture. I like this picture. Oh, I like how I said that. I just copy and paste it over there, and then I use the words on a different picture on a different platform. Okay, save time. Work smarter, not harder. Okay, and then let's talk about Facebook Live. Oh shit. Oh no. Now we gotta go live. I need to make videos and then I need to do this and fucking A, live. Yes, you have to do Facebook Live. It's just the new thing. It's what Facebook's pushing. Again, why I hate Facebook is they're forcing us to do what they want in order to be seen. But you know what? It's basically free unless you're doing ads, and we just got to conform for the time being until you start an amazing blog and get your own platform. So Facebook Live, I think it's great. I've watched a couple or listened to a couple podcasts on it, and here's some tips that I think were really amazing. Advertise before you go live. Tell everybody. Like when I did it, I told Snapchat, I told my profile page, I told my challenge groups, I told my like page, I told my Instagram, and I got questions beforehand and all this kind of stuff. I advertised for it and I had a huge following. Okay. People were on it. They were interested in it. It was awesome. Then I just did it. I was like, oh, I'm going to share how I do my egg banana pancakes because everybody's like, can't believe that there's only 2 ingredients in them. So I did that. And I got like 2 views because I just went on and did it and like not as much traction. So definitely advertise before you go live. Trish did this awesome thing and Trish has been killing it live. If you guys don't follow her like page, check her out. She's just like freaking live queen right now. But she wrote out a whole, it's in TNL, I think posted it in TNL. She posted out like a whole plan, kind of like how we do for our posts, our normal posts, like Monday motivation, Taco Tuesday, whatever. She did a whole outline to talk about. So it's like if you're ever lost on something to talk about, check out her thing. And hers has a lot of military stuff in it that might not pertain to you, but come up with stuff that pertains to you. The other thing that I think is amazing is if you can do it every day, that'd be amazing. Like this week I told myself I was going to go live every day at 11 and I'm seriously like home for 4 days and I'm just finally feeling normal again. So I think I'm going to start it maybe tomorrow. But pick a day, either a day of the week, like maybe you want to just do it on Wednesdays or maybe you just want to do it, Monday and Wednesday. Do it every Monday and Wednesday and do it every Monday and Wednesday at 11. Or at 6 p.m. or try a couple times where you think you get the most viewership and then stick to that time and do it every single week. Just like everything else in this business, you guys, it's all about consistency. So it's the same with this Facebook Live thing. Create an event page and you can change it every week and just be like, Monday motivation, I'm going to talk to you about, my favorite moves from the 21-day fix, whatever you want to talk about. Or I'm going to go over this recipe, my meal prep. Meal prep's a great video you can make. So just get an idea of what you want, share an event, tell people about it and what day you're going to do it, and then always do it on that day at that time. Okay, so for me, I think 5 days a week for me is too much, and probably just because I'm putting too much thought into it right now because I don't have a flow yet. So I'm thinking I want to do like Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 11 a.m. and I'm going to see how that goes. But definitely utilize this. Just like Facebook ads, you guys, like Gary Vee, I don't know if you follow him or listen to him or anything like that. He spoke at Summit and he was just like, we are crazy if we're not doing Facebook ads right now. If we're not just boosting our stuff for like $5, $10, whatever you can afford. Because pretty soon when all the TV ads and all the billboard ads and everybody realizes like Coca-Cola and the big guys, GMC or forget his examples, but when they start to come over to Facebook and taking all that ad space, that shit's going to go up. So do it now while it's cheap, okay? So that's Facebook. We got to do it. It's the mother load. It's the mothership calling us home. We got to do it. Fuck it. Instagram. Instagram was my favorite until Facebook bought it. Now I feel like it's just starting to be Facebook again. But I still like it more than Facebook. Instagram is the next platform I would really start to focus on in this business. So it has a lot going on. We can run ads on it now. We can do longer videos on it now. And now there's the IG stories, which I'm going to get to in a minute. But IG is kind of like the new Facebook. It's Facebook's little brother or whatever. So if you're already comfortable, first let me say this. If you're already comfortable on Facebook, then try Instagram. Get really comfortable with Facebook first. Get really comfortable with not only your profile page, but your fan page, and then try Instagram. Do not try to do all of these at once because you're going to suck at all of it. Okay, one at a time. IG, I think, is the next step if you're feeling really good and really comfortable with Facebook. What I started doing is I connected. So Instagram now has a business profile. Have you guys seen that yet? It's great. You can change your profile into a business, and now I have a contact button right at the top of my thing so they can just email me directly now, which is fantastic. And because of that, I was able to change it to my like page, to be connected to my like page instead of connected to my profile page. So I keep my Instagram a little more health and fitness related, very similar to my Facebook fan page. So unless I'm really organized and do my Facebook pre-posts, which hasn't happened in a little bit, I've been just doing my Instagram, focusing hard on my Instagram, and I just share what I post on my Instagram straight to my Facebook like page. It keeps it all in the Fitwit Challenge business brand kind of thing. So my Instagram is definitely kind of going off of more personal stuff and more into my brand, the Fitwit Challenge lifestyle, whatever. So you can do that. So again, do things that save you a step, save you a little bit of time. You can share that directly to your like page now. And I highly recommend turning it into your business page. And some of you have too. Like I know some of you have a personal page and some of you have a business page. So your business page absolutely should be changed over. And it's really easy. I think you just press the settings at the top and it's like switch to business account. And then it asks you what you wanted to say. Like I didn't want my phone number on there. I just wanted my email on there. So you can pick and choose what you want. Okay, now let's talk about Instagram. Is anybody doing Instagram stories yet?
No, but can I ask you a quick question?
Yes.
When I'm like, I don't know where I am in your screen. You're like looking around. It's funny. Anyway.
Wait, you just totally sounded like
and you know how on the
Okay. Repeat yourself.
Okay, sorry. On your Instagram page, underneath your picture, I know like you and Misty have like a shit ton of stuff listed. Like just, it looks like really pretty with like little icons and shit. Mm-hmm. I don't know how to do that.
You just go edit profile. And you can write it in there. And we use some cool app that changed our font. Misty, what was that? I don't remember what it was. We did some app that changed the font, but you can write that much in the regular font under just edit profile.
It won't let me though. That's what I'm saying. It's telling me that I can only have like a max of so many characters.
Yeah, I can only have a max of so many characters. Like I had to write that so many times trying to fit it all in.
Yeah. It was an app called like Cool Fonts or something like that. Because then you could add spaces in it. That's how I like centered mine. I think I changed mine back now that they changed the format. But anyways, yeah, I think it's cool.
We took a screenshot of your Instagram account, Misty, like, I don't know, a couple of weeks ago. And I was 2 seconds away from sending you a Facebook message going, can you please show me how you do this? And then I think my daughter like wanted a juice or something. So I totally
I mean, unless they changed it to only have even less.
Yeah, I think it was just Cool Fonts. And that changed the actual font, so it wasn't like your regular type. Everything else is just regular, and you just use notes and then copy it and paste it into that edit profile.
Yes. I don't know who's
well, I haven't,
yeah, it takes so many.
It looks really cool.
Any special font.
What was that, Paige?
Sorry, my phone's like dying. I haven't used any special font. I had an Android when I set up like my little Instagram profile. And so I used the little icons they had, which actually worked with each description of like kind of what I am, what my little niche or niche is or whatever of people. So it just depends. I mean, you don't have to have a fantastic font to be, more attracting to other people. I have a regular font. I just have little tiny things at the end, little pictures at the end of each of my description of what is me, what makes me. And so it doesn't have to be that, but of course include your link and then the business thing. That's great. I had no idea about that. So yeah, I totally just did that on this call just now. Within 1 minute, switched my Instagram to a business account. So
yeah, it's super easy. Super easy, and now they can email you super easier because Instagram's so hard to contact because you can't.
Well, it has a button at the lower left corner that says contact you or contact me or whatever, and it makes it a whole lot easier. Instagram has been my jam. That's where I've been getting most of my customers lately, just because I've been.
So that's where you should be sending your focus.
Yeah, I have been it's easier for me to talk to people through Instagram rather than Facebook, just because people through Facebook, it's kind of taken over the direct sales world or whatever. And so people are used to getting these random friend requests or random messages or whatever. And it's just like, hey, you know, I try to come up with something positive, and I don't even want to, you know, I just want to get to know you, you know, so it's a different kind of thing.
Right. So Instagram works really well for Paige. It might not work really well for everybody. So you need to figure that out for you, what works best for you. And then there's Snapchat. Now, Snapchat is difficult because nobody can really find you. You have to invite them to find you. And that's the problem. That's a big problem because it's not very good to grow or find new people. It's a great way to connect with the people that already follow you or already kind of like you and want to know more about you. So I don't necessarily recommend Snapchat if you haven't been doing Snapchat yet. I personally love Snapchat. I've built a little tribe over there. They get me, like, they, you know, think I'm hilarious for some reason. They like that I get drunk and like act like a redneck with my husband, and like, I don't know. So it's really fun for me. I've actually gotten challenge packs off of that. I've gotten people interested in Beachbody On Demand off of that. That's how I get people interested in like Energize and other stuff. I've got a lot of my customers following me over there. So for me, I love Snapchat. Now, if you already have a following on Snapchat and you already have like a cool groove going on, keep at it, because we don't know what's happening with Snapchat yet. Just because Instagram has stories doesn't necessarily mean it's going to, like what happened to Periscope when Facebook started Facebook Live stories is going to happen, because it is a little bit different. And I kind of like that my 6,000 followers on Instagram don't see all of that, right? Like it's for a smaller group of people. But the big mistake that everybody's making is they're like, oh my God, IG stories now, awesome. I don't need to use my Snapchat. I can just do IG stories and boom, I know how to do this. I've been doing Snapchat and I'm awesome. No. Everybody, like, you cannot be how you are on Snapchat on Instagram yet. People have been looking at your beautiful pictures. Like for me, for example, I post recipes. I post my cute little dog. I post, you know, yoga flows and yoga poses and beautiful travel pictures. So this is what my following on Instagram is used to seeing. So when I show Bella scooting her ass on the carpet and laughing about it, and me being shit-faced drunk with my husband using Snapchat filters and just that sort of thing, that you're going to lose followers that way. So don't be how you are on Snapchat on IG stories. You really want to stick to your brand on IG stories. So I'm not leaving Snapchat at all, especially not yet, but I'm going to start flirting and playing around in IG stories and keeping it really like spot on my brand. So I'm going to do like recipes, like what I'm eating. I'll do maybe like a workout move of the day, stuff like that. So on your IG stories, really stick to your brand. Don't go too crazy into exactly who you are just yet, because you don't want to lose followers. People don't even know they're following you, right? How many people do you see and you're like, I don't even know this person. And then if they have a shitty story and they're boring or they're this or they're annoying or whatever, you're like, delete. Or there's so many people that I love on Instagram, and then I started following them on Snapchat. And I was like, holy crap, you're obnoxious. I hate you. You know, so just be really careful. It took a lot, like, I don't know about you guys, but it took a lot to get a following on Instagram. That's like, was hard. So you don't want to lose those people. And it's so new, like Shalene, I think it was Shalene. It's either Shalene or Lauren Everts. One of them was like, it's not going anywhere. So sit back, watch other people's stories, see what you like about it, see what you don't like about it, and then jump in later. Like, you're not going to miss the boat, because there's not, like, right now, the people that follow you on Instagram are the only people that can see your stories. So making stories, unlike Facebook, doing Facebook Live, isn't going to find you more people. If anything, they're not going to like you and they're going to unfollow you, you know, unless you really stick to your brand and you're offering value. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Then Twitter, I don't know. Does anybody use Twitter? I can't even.
When I remember.
Yeah, I think somehow I linked something. Like, I think it's my like page might be linked to my Twitter account or something, because every once in a while someone's like, you got retweeted. I'm like, how? I don't even know what that means. So I'm just going to skip that one. If you like Twitter and it works for you, there's, I think it's Coach Jimmy or one of those big male coaches. He makes a killing on Twitter. I just can't get it. I can't deal with it. Like I said, learn one really, really well before you go on to the next ones. Find what works for you. Find what works for your audience. Find where you have the most eyes on you, right? This is all about getting eyes on you, and especially getting fresh new eyes on you, which is where the like page is amazing, especially if you're using those ads. YouTube is the other one I'm going to mention. Now, I'm not a big YouTuber. But anytime I make a video, and sometimes I make it private, like I'm not even posting it for the public to see, if I remember. But anytime I make a video, I upload it to YouTube because I never know when I'm going to need that video again. Anytime I do a challenge group, all my challenge group videos go into YouTube. Anytime this right here, this video, this coach training video is going to go into YouTube. I don't do one-on-one calls or anything like that with YouTube, but anytime I make a video, if I do my leg day for Instagram, I put that on my YouTube. I never know when that's going to be helpful to me. I never know when I'm going to need that video again, and my phone can only hold so much. So just save yourself some time. That's what I kind of use YouTube for. And who knows, maybe you're going to have some awesome content and they're going to be like, hey, we want to pay you. Because that happens to random people. Like there's some chick, there's like this 5-year-old that opens her toys and has like 2 million followers on YouTube. What the fuck? You know, so just upload. That's easy. You're already making the videos. You're already uploading them. That takes an extra step. You're using your content in more places. So I don't know, maybe I just confused you guys even more about what social media to use. But I just felt like it was time to like talk about it and like say what's going on. And do you guys have any questions about any of it?
I don't have a question, Whitney.
Yeah.
But I want to thing with you because you weren't on a call last week, and it was something that I wanted to bring up because you know, what you talked about when we first started the call is that this, you know, it's a rough month for everybody. And I'm really glad that you said it out loud because I kind of did for a second feel like, holy crap, I feel like I'm just like working my ass off and these people are just like, no thanks, no thanks. I'm like, God damn it.
It's true.
What I want to talk about is I had a really cool, so I've been trying to get in more community groups on Facebook within my community. And like I'm running free challenges and having people from virtual yard sales in my community that want to advertise virtual yard sales for like free freaking squat and plank challenge groups, and people will fill out the form and I'll invite them in. So now that's how I'm like making connections, right? So people, you know, they're all about the free challenge groups. I'm having a freaking massive free challenge groups this month though. Like I had over 60 people in my water group. I've got over almost 50 people in my freaking plank and squat challenge this month. But there was a guy I talked to 2 weeks ago from a free group that he initiated. He's a marketing guy. And he was the one who got me to do the Facebook Live thing. He's like, are you going live on Facebook? And I was like, well, and he's like, okay, you're basically an asshole if you don't go live at least once a week and you're trying to run your business on Facebook. Right. So he's like, you need to do it once a week. And I was just like, fuck that, I got to 10x this shit. It's August, I got to do it once a day. So I put together that Excel spreadsheet. And what's cool about that is that literally month after month to month, I have a format, but if I like, let's say my foot's hurting, like my foot's fucking killing me this week and I'm having a hard time working out. So if I just want to go on, you know, go live and talk about that, that's what I'm going to talk about. But it's at least a platform that I can say, okay, August is what I talked about. I can switch it up September, October, November, but now I've got a template there. And what he was telling me was that within the next 2 to 3 years, that's the only way that people are going to be able to really advertise their business on Facebook, because that's how, like you're saying, like Facebook's like they're running their own show.
Right.
So
yeah, and people want real, like people aren't trusting like the like even Instagram's going more to like the raw photos. Like they're not even liking the curated, beautiful, perfect photos anymore. Right. Hashtags are supposedly going out the wayside. Oh, always make sure you guys, like I hate it because I'm in Bakersfield like a lot and I have to fucking geotag Bakersfield because you have to use the geotags, you guys. That's what's getting you in people's feeds. On Instagram, no matter where you are, Bakersfield, California, or some other bumblefuck asshole of the world, not check in, or whatever they call that for Instagram, geotag it. That'll get you in the search page way more.
Okay.
So that was another one I meant to say on Instagram. Anything else? That's awesome, Trish. Thank you for that. Everybody's going to go live tomorrow, right? On their Facebook fan page. Gina, do you have a Facebook fan page yet?
Yeah, I do. I just need to like really hit it hard now.
Okay. Do I like it yet? Send it to me, will you?
Yes.
Okay. Chuck, do you have one yet? Do I like it already? I can't remember. I need to add you guys to my group.
What I'm doing is when I add a bunch of people after so many days, if I've at least added 15 to 20 people, then I'll go through that list on my like page and I'll invite them to like my page.
Love it.
And I've noticed that's helped a lot with boosting, like, so then I could see what people are liking on my posts. So then I know what to post more of to get more engagement on my like page.
I love it.
And every now and then I try to throw in something about what's great about Shakeology or something about some of the programs that we have.
Love it. I love it. Systems. Whitney doesn't have very many systems, so you guys are in charge of systems. That's good. Okay, everybody, I challenge you to go live on your Facebook page tomorrow. Advertise it first. Like, advertise it, tag me if you want to, so we can get more eyes over there, and come up with a topic. It can be anything. Literally, you guys, I had eye masks on, and I made banana pancakes. Like, it doesn't fucking matter. The other time I talked about, like, drinking less wine, I think, and I don't remember the other. Oh, and then once I just asked Snapchat any questions for me, and I answered, like, 4 questions. So it can be anything. I think I talked about ripe bananas for, like, 5 minutes. I mean, come on. Anyway, are you in? Who's in?
Of course.
Yeah. Well, we know Trish is. Give me your fist, bitches. Facebook Live! I love you guys. All right, so I have everybody that participated in our, what was that, Super Saturday. Your names are in this hat over here. And we're going to pick one. She's not on the call. Miranda! Whoop, whoop. Should I make her be on the call to win? I feel like you got to be on the call to win. It's recorded too. Sorry, Miranda. Maybe this will make you show up. Misty!
Oh, yay!
So Miranda's your coach. What, do you want me to send a present to her or you?
Yes, please.
Okay.
In fact, I don't want to steal her present.
I think that's going to be a new rule, though. In order to win, you got to be on the call. Okay. I'm going to take a picture, and then TNL's happening, but I'm starving, so I'll be.
I want to put this.
Yay! Oh, mine's in my yoga bag. Yeah, hold it. Okay, ready? Hold on. I never get my fingers right. 1, 2, 3. Yay!
Yay.
Guys. See you later. If you ever want to talk on the team call, or if you have a topic you want me to cover, please let me know, and I'm happy for both. Hear from somebody besides the titty. Stop recording.